Fifth inning underway here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. This is the Crane Pirates against the Charleston Blue Jays. I want to welcome you all to the broadcast booth. My name is Adam Smith alongside Clever head coach Justin Snider.
Hey Adam, how are you, man?
Doing good. And also, if you're joining us, we're on Facebook Live as well through the Ozarks Sports Report. If you want to, please check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and visit our website. Our website is ozarksportsreport.com/Ozark Sports Report. 0-2 is the count. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Charleston scored no runs in their half of the first inning. Runners on first and second base. Colby Smith is the batter. Colton Elder and Wyatt Bott are on the bases for the Crane Pirates. Swinging a foul towards the highway. Starting lineups for today are, for the Crane Pirates, Wyatt Bott, Colton Elder, Colby Smith, Harley Howard, Darren Terrell, Brent Williams, Nick Brannon, Heath Quick, and Bryson Brandstetter. Wyatt Bott's in second base. Elder is in third base. Colby Smith is on the mound for the Pirates. Harley Howard is in first base. Darren Terrell is the catcher. Brent Williams in shortstop.
Out for the Pirates, number 30, Harley Howard.
Harley Howard in first base. Darren Terrell behind the plate for the Pirates. Brent Williams in shortstop. Nick Brannon is going to be in center field. Heath Quick is the left fielder. And Bryson Brandstetter will wrap up the starting lineup for the Crane Pirates. Harley Howard steps into the box for the Crane Pirates.
Charleston's pitcher put himself in a little bit of a bind to start. Walks the first guy, hits the second guy, leaving two guys on base, but did a good job pitching to the three-hole hitter.
Pitch to Howard.
Pretty good-looking freshman, too, on the mound. They got him listed at 6'1" and
well-sided 0-1.
lefty.
2-on-1 out for the Crane Pirates against the Charleston Blue Jays. Pitch to Howard. Count at 0-2. Harley digs back in. Current temperatures right now are in the low 70s to the upper 60s. Partly cloudy skies here in Stone County. A little geography lesson on this team of Charleston. Charleston located in southeastern Missouri, down on Interstate 57, just past I-55. For those of you who are coming from St. Louis on the way down to Charleston, you exit off in Sykeston and go to the east towards Chicago. Swing and a miss. Strike two, and they gun down the runner at third base.
Good throw there by the catcher. Sometimes when the guy swings, it's pretty tough to get around the swing, catch the ball, and still get behind the run or the hitter to make a good throw to third.
Some spring training action to tell you guys about. The St. Louis Cardinals had a split squad down in Florida. Cardinals lost to the Washington Nationals 4-2, and they beat the Miami Marlins 4-2 at Roger Dean Stadium in Jupiter. And that's going to end the inning as we go to inning number 2. No score.
There we go.
Now they can see us both.
I love when you see me. So obviously Brian is not fertilized. Did you hear me talking about JV coach? I go, man, there's dirt flying up every time there's a ball hit on the ground anywhere.
And I was asking the Darren Terrell today, because it was raining this morning. I didn't know how the field's going to get better. I said, how's the field? He's like, our field's going to look great.
My outfielders have been complaining about how our outfield's playing because we usually cut it at 3, but until the grass starts growing, it sits at about 2 1/4. or 2.5, and it's really fast and it's kind of choppy until that grass gets thick. So.
Blue Jays number 22, Tanner Ray. Up to bat for the Blue Jays, number 22, Tanner Ray.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in downtown Crane, Missouri, here in Stone County. Top half of the second inning for the Charleston Blue Jays against the Crane Pirates.
This is a big boy, Adam.
Exactly.
Not sure what we gotta, let's see here.
Number 22, that is...
They don't have a weight,
Tanner...
but it's Tanner Ray.
Ray.
Big left-handed swing.
Cooper to the pitcher. Throws the first for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up number 14. That is...
Number 14, Lee Thomas Moody.
It is. Lee Thomas Moody.
Moody.
I'll get to it here in just a second, Adam. I'm doing some scouting notes, too. Leading off the game, they had shortstop number 6, Landon Scott. Hitting in the 2-hole was Sam Bledsoe, playing second base. Hitting in the 3 spot, Marshall Story, playing center field. Of course, just hit 22, playing first base, Tanner Ray. Lee Moody is the catcher. Another good-sized kid.
Swing back to the pitcher. Toss to the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Crane Pirates looking pretty sharp tonight on defense.
Out bat number 9, Dawson Crawford.
That's going to bring in Dawson Crawford for the Charleston Blue Jays. Following this game will be the JV game between the Crane Pirates and the Clever Blue Jays JV team. Since Charleston does not have a JV team.
Hitting in the 7-hole for Charleston is going to be Brandon O'Connor, playing third base, and they've got 25, Tanner Smith, playing left field. He's being DH'd for Nick Cruz. I think that's his name. I'm not really sure. 8-hole?
They said it was
Kreisel, okay. And then hitting the 9 spot is number 7, playing right field, Cole McDermott. So that rounds out their lineup, and they got some good sized kids on that team.
They do. And if you're not familiar with Missouri baseball, if you go into southeastern Missouri, there are some very, very good teams that come out of southeastern Missouri. Like you got Neelyville, you got Charleston, you got some school out in Sykeston, I believe. I can't think of the name of what it is, but it's some Class 2 team here there in Sykeston that's very good. I'm sure you've played some southeastern Missouri teams, haven't you?
We did. We fly ball there caught by the center fielder. We played quite a few whenever I was in high school.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me what it is like playing those teams as a high school player.
I think every part of the state Missouri's an odd state because every part of the state is known for something different as far as, you know, what phase of the game they emphasize more. If you go to St. Louis in the offensive part of the game, and you're going to see guys that can just they scare you to death as hitters because every kid can swing it. You know, they're going to have some good power arms, but it's mainly an offensive game. If you go to St. Louis, if you go to Mid-Missouri, it's more of a pitching. Mid-Missouri, Kansas City is way more of a pitching aspect of the game. You usually got guys that are throwing pretty well and throwing pretty hard, but then you come down to Southwest Missouri and the Boot Hill, it's much more of a defensive game. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why St. Louis wins so many state championships in that area is because their emphasis is how many runs can we put up and from a young age, and they've got, you know, the guys that throw. They're used to seeing guys throwing 85 to 90 miles an hour, and then you get to the Final Four, and you know the Southwest Missouri teams and maybe the Kansas City teams are used to seeing guys throwing 82 to 85, and not used to seeing teams that hit like they do in the St. Louis area. And it's, you know, it's kind of, as Scott McGee, the Willard baseball coach, said a couple years ago in the interview, we're just trying to catch up to St. Louis, because until we can catch up with them, they're just going to continue to roll the state championships.
Up to bat for the Pirates, number 28, Darren Terrell.
On to the second inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, home of the Crane Pirates. If you want to join us on our Facebook live stream, feel free to join us. We are broadcasting live on both YouTube and Facebook, not on the Ozarks Sports Report YouTube channel, but the Crane Community Access YouTube channel and live on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page. And if you're watching, give us a shout out. If you know either me or Justin, just give us a shout out and comment on our work.
Only nice things, though.
0-2 the count on Darren Terrell, the catcher for the Crane Pirates. Here's the 0-2.
Ooh, just missed.
Just missed. 1-2. Good eye on Darren Terrell. On deck man is Brent Williams. He is the shortstop for the Crane Pirates.
Got a good umpire behind the plate tonight, Mike
Yes, we
Hunter.
do.
He's a good guy, good man, good umpire. Funny thing about, I call him Coach Hunter because he was a coach whenever I was around, but he mainly known around the area now as an umpire. Every practice time starts at a odd number or an odd time. So practice, if it was supposed to start, around 5 o'clock, he'd start practice at 5:03 or 4:57. He'd never start anything on 5 o'clock, 5:30, or anything like that. So he said you can't forget that stuff. You can forget 5 o'clock or 5:30, but you can't forget 4:57.
3-2 the count on Darren Terrell. What a good way to work the count if you're Darren Terrell. But if you're the pitcher, you're pretty much in trouble. You got to shut him down. Don't want to walk the leadoff man. Outside, and you take the walk. That's going to bring up the shortstop. That is
Out back for
Brent
the Pirates, number 3, Brent Williams.
Talking to Coach Benner earlier this week, and he had mentioned that in their jamboree, walks were a major issue with his pitching staff. So he's definitely looking to find guys that are going to throw strikes. And we play them tomorrow at 11 o'clock, so hopefully they wait one more game before they figure out how to throw a strike.
Exactly. Little pick off attempt, and he's back in safely. We can just say it's winter's over and baseball is back.
Oh, okay. I agree with that statement. Let's not say winter's over. It's the spring. We live in Missouri, so I'm sure we're good for another
Missouri
round of
weather's
snow
going
at
to
some
be very.
point.
Missouri weather
Good
is
bond. Great bond.
very, very good bunt. And he beats the throw. That's going to move the runners to first and second
Up
for the Crane
number
Pirates.
23, Nick Brannon.
That's going to bring up Nick Brannon for the Crane Pirates. Another spring training game to pass along to you guys over in Arizona, where the Kansas City Royals do their spring training games at. Last we checked, it was 12-2 Kansas City over the San Diego Padres.
Wouldn't be shocked if we see another bunt right here, Adam.
Let's hope.
Yep.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, and he throws at
look
it.
out. Look out.
Foul ball, though.
Exactly. And who says baseball is not a dangerous sport?
In college, I don't think in high school baseball any pitcher tries to hit someone on purpose.
No.
In college, though, they are instructed to at times in
Are they
a
really?
bunt situation to hit the batter. I wouldn't think this would be a scenario that would happen, in high school ball or anything like that. But I have seen, when I was in college several times, pitchers that would hit guys trying to bunt, trying to advance the runner, and they would roll the dice with runners at first and second or whatever it was just to avoid having to shift because of a bunt.
Swing and a miss. Counted 0-2. Speaking of college baseball, we actually had a death last night or yesterday in the college baseball world. If you heard of Augie Garrido, who coached for the University of Texas and University of Cal State Fullerton, he passed away yesterday at the age of 79. He was after being hospitalized for a stroke.
One of the best books, that ball is hit fair.
Hit fair and
Oh, it just goes foul.
Foul ball.
Just foul. He's one of the best books I've ever read. And us being Oklahoma guys, we're not big on Texas, but you can still respect
You
what
gotta
it is they
respect
do.
him. He's a legend.
And in his book, he talks an entire chapter about how the bunting game affects other teams, and it forces people to move and shift and go to places and make throws they're not accustomed to throwing or doing. So
where I found out about Coach Garrido, it was a video on YouTube where he was angry at his team.
You the one where he's cursing like crazy?
Yeah, he was cursing his team out and
pass ball, moves runners up. Wow, that's a very odd play right there. Pass ball on strike 3, moves the runners up, but strikes the batter out. I'm not sure I've ever seen
that before.
At least I can't remember seeing something like that.
So back to that video we were talking about with Augie Garrido, where he was at Texas, where he was arguing a call with an umpire in one clip, and then in one clip after a game, he was saying how he'll take the blame for the loss.
That'll bring in the first run of the game, Adam.
Bring the first run of the game, and that's going to make it 1-0 Pirates.
Got jammed, but did a good enough job getting it past the pitcher, or getting enough of the bat on the ball to get it past the pitcher.
Out the bat, number 32, Bryson Rangstead.
Ground out, but it got scored the guy from third, moved the runner from second to third. Is this the 9-hole?
Yes. Bryson Branstetter, number 32. And most of these guys on the Crane Pirates, about a good 40-50% of them play basketball for Crane. And if you're unaware, in basketball, state basketball is going on at JQH Arena in downtown Springfield, Missouri. This is Class 4 and Class 5 going on at JQH Arena for state basketball finals. Snider, who would you say you would want
another
to see?
Hit batsman.
Another hit batter.
That's dangerous. You hit or walk the 9-hole to turn the lineup over to the leadoff guy with runners in scoring position.
Exactly.
That's usually
Big
doesn't go well for you.
33, Wyatt.
What would you ask about the Final Four?
So, who do you want to see make it to the championship in state Class 4?
Oh, I don't even know who's in it.
Class 5.
I know that Carl Junction girls won
Carl
today,
Junction.
and they'll be in the state championship game tomorrow. And I know Kickapoo's girls won yesterday, so they'll be in the state championship game, I believe, tonight. But me being a Hillcrest guy, can't ever say I really pull for Kickapoo. But
yeah,
if it's Kickapoo versus private school, go Kickapoo.
Go Kickapoo. Yeah, before I went to Crane, I actually I went to elementary school in Nixa.
Okay.
So I did not go to high school in Nixa. I went to all high school here in Crane. And I didn't know much about sports down in Nixa, about how good they are. But I knew they're Class 5 and they had football.
Yes.
And Nixa's big rival is Ozark.
Yeah, big rival would be an understatement.
Definitely.
Backyard brawl.
Have you ever been to a backyard ball game between Nixa and Ozark?
Only baseball. I've never been to a football or anything like that.
I've been to football, but I've never been to a...
Catcher tries to snap throw to first and about threw it into right field.
That's risky. That's
very risky in the second inning with 2 outs.
Yeah, a lot of key mistakes are going to make... A lot of key mistakes.
These first couple
cost you a ball game.
First couple games, it's just about limiting the mistakes that you make. Your kids are gonna make mistakes. It's gonna happen. But key is try to limit those and not let them hurt you as far as run production wise.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's of course the nerves after probably the second inning are probably gone. Everybody's hit through the order once almost, and you get past that, and things seem to be pretty good.
There it goes, swinging a foul back. Colton Elder is the on-deck man for the Crane Pirates. Wyatt Bott the batter. 1-0, you got 2 outs. What would you do if you're Charleston, Snider?
I'd pick right here.
Pick?
I've got a left-handed pitcher on the mound. I would pick to first. I don't know if I'd use my best move, but there's a good chance 1-2 he's going to be running. Yep, there he goes.
There he goes. Runner goes.
No throw.
And he's going to be in there safely.
That's why I would have picked right there. Just, you got a runner on third. You're already down by a run. Your catcher's probably going to throw it right back to the pitcher or not throw it all. Mix in the pick there and maybe catch the guy off guard. On the flip side, if he gets into a rundown, the guy on third, has the possibility of running and scoring, and you still have the snowball fight that you don't want.
2-2 swing and a miss, strike 3, and we go to inning number 3. Score is Crane 1, Charleston 0. Would you say this is much better than coaching?
A lot easier.
Easier than coaching, it is.
No decisions being made up here. Nobody yelling at you up here either.
No. So you don't coach the JV?
My assistant coaches are down there. They're here.
Oh, sweet. So what is the temperature right now outside? Is it like 70?
Nice. I'll tell you that. It's nice.
Very nice. Very nice day today.
Up to bat number 3, Brandon O'Connor. Brandon.
Top of the third inning kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, Crane, Missouri. Brandon O'Connor is the batter for the Crane Pirates. Colby Smith still on the mound for the Pirates. Pitch outside, 1-0. Beautiful day. We had a little bit of rain today here in the Ozarks, especially down here in Stone County.
Ooh, nice play.
Very
by the
nice
shortstop, but a little too deep in the hole. Probably would have liked the third baseman there to maybe make an attempt. It's probably an easier play
Out
for the
bat
third
number
baseman.
17,
The shortstop
Nick
right
Price.
there. I think that's what Coach Harmon's telling him right now. But
Yeah.
you know, that's a bang play that on the left side of the infield is kind of a in-betweener. Does this third baseman go for it or not?
Exactly. The pitch. Swing and roll to third. On to second. On to first. Double play.
May have an issue at second base here.
Might have an
He
issue.
slid past the base and ran over the second baseman.
Coach Harmon coming out to
So we'll see what happens here.
Have a little discussion
I'm,
with the home plate umpire.
here's where I'm not sure at. I believe that the second baseman was in front of second base, which if he was in front of second base, he is open game to getting hit. And I know that's not what probably Cream fans want to hear right now, but if you put yourself in front of second base, we had this issue at Galena 3 or 4 years ago where a kid refused to not step in front of second
Out
base
bat number 7,
on a double
Coleman
play,
Dermott.
and we had a kid that slid in and took him out and flipped him, and it wasn't dirty, it was just his slide, took him right into the bag, and it didn't hurt the kid, it just flipped him, and you, as a second baseman and a former middle infielder in college, that's what happens when you come in front of the base.
Exactly.
If you don't put your footwork right and step across the bag or behind, and you come down in front, or you're somewhere in that front of the bag range, then you're opening yourself up to, for sure, definitely be taken out. And I've got the spike marks on my shins and forearms and arms and hands to prove that it doesn't feel very good.
Oh, it does not. It's going to cut you up for sure. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Oh,
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Don't want to swing at those.
No, you don't.
Up to bat
When
number
I was
6,
watching a spring
Landon
training game
Scott.
earlier this year, I saw a major league player. He hit a ball. I think it was like a fly ball into like shallow right center. Instead of stopping at first, he advanced and went to second.
Yep.
You don't do that.
No.
And I was like, that's why you don't advance to second. You stay at first.
Good curveball right there.
Very good curveball.
Leadoff hitter up. And, when I talked to the coaches from the Jamboree that Charleston was in, the one guy they kept mentioning that both coaches mentioned was this leadoff hitter and how good of an athlete he is. And I looked at their roster. He's only a sophomore, but plays shortstop, hits in the leadoff spot. And they said that he was a very, very good player. And he did, a really good job of taking the fastball on the outside the other way hard in his first at bat. So we'll see what he does here with the runner on first.
Let's hope to see that.
outfield's playing pretty shallow. Of course,
The 0-1.
pulls off a curveball.
0-2.
Charleston really hasn't done anything to make the outfielders play further back, so, Crane's not an overly big field, and they're playing pretty shallow, but on the flip side, I'm not sure Crane's really hit a ball much farther than Charleston. I'm not sure we've had a ball leave, maybe one ball leave the infield. He got picked off right there.
Picked off, and that's going to...
He called him safe.
Call him safe.
I think he may have called him safe because he balked.
Balked?
The umpire didn't call it, but he's definitely going up to the mound and telling him not to flinch his front leg because he, and this is, every team does it. He flinched his front. I know that's what they're saying. Is he flinched his front left leg and then picked or I'm not sure what there's. That would be my guess. That's probably the biggest argument from a right-handed pitcher's perspective is he's flinching his front foot. And I think ESPN made it very famous last year in the College World Series because Florida, they had a slow-mo view of Florida's pitching staff on pickoffs doing it, and it kind of exposed what we all do. And it's just like a lefty. Lefties never step right towards first. They always step at the 45-degree angle, which is not a 45-degree angle. They're usually stepping towards home.
Right.
Because as my high school coach said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And, you're not really cheating. It's not like a blatant cheat. It's just you're stretching the rules. We'll say like that. So, base hit to right field.
Hit. That's going to bring the runner to third, and he is going to be in there for a double. So Charleston already with their first hit of the ball game against the Crane Pirates. Now let's see if they will.
Now back number 24, Sam Bledsoe.
Your Coach Harmon, what do you do, Snider?
First and third, 2 outs, up by a run.
Actually, correction, that's a single.
With the guy on first probably having decent speed, being a leadoff hitter. I don't know, I'd probably make a pick in every now and then. He's probably going to run at some point.
Yeah. The pitch to him. Swing on the roper into center. That's going to be caught for the final out. No runs. 1 hit. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Pirates lead this one, 1-0.
I'll tell you what I'd do if I was hungry. Get a toupee.
What's that?
I can tell you what I'd do if I was hungry. Get a toupee.
Hey, I can't say anything. I'm just still glad I've got some hair. I've got 13 years left to keep it, then I can wear a hat for the rest of my life.
Come on, you need some Bosley, don't you?
You know what?
This is black spray paint.
Or that Just for Men stuff.
GFN.
I let my hair grow out during basketball season.
Oh yeah? I saw you had to shave your beard when you were
during basketball.
during basketball,
yep.
yeah.
I don't like beardy men in basketball.
Look what Stolte said. Snider.
They make us.
Look at what Stolte said. Coach Snyder's my hero. Oh, we hear you there, Stolte.
I'm not going to tell Harmon this ever. I'm pretty sure this song says the F word.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's what
Because I'm going to be screaming at the top of my lungs tonight at the mixtape concert. If we get out of your time, I told the JV coaches this needs to be a runner rule, one way or the other. I don't care which.
You're going to talk too quick and you'll people
I get a concert tonight.
Up to bat for the Pirates, number 35, Colton Elder.
Adam, real quick, I want to let Coach Stolte know that he is my hero as well. So he calls me his hero, then he is definitely my hero as well. Living the life. Softball coach, middle school basketball coach.
He does it all.
Lives the life.
He does it. I remember he coached at Billings.
He did.
And then he moved on to Republic and coached girls softball there at Republic.
And he has to put up with Coach Dishman, which
Coach
me and Coach Dishman played high school baseball together, and I'm sure as many would say with me, putting up with either one of us could be a very tall task, or in my case, Coach told you I'll save you the joke, a very short task.
Yeah. Does that make you miss him here in the SWCL?
I do. Me and Coach Harmon talked about this earlier this year, that me and him are the only guys left from, I've only been at Clever 7 years, and we are the only 2 coaches left from 7 years ago. And every coach has had, every school's had at least one coaching change, and several have had 2 or 3. Or, I guess in Galena's case and Spokane's case, 4 or 5. But, yeah, it's definitely, different. And then, of course, we're leaving the conference after this year, so
you guys are going to the big leagues because you're getting football now.
Yep.
Up to bat number 29, Holy Smith.
As the Kansas City Royals defeated the San Diego Padres 12-4. Snider, what do you expect the Kansas City Royals will do coming up into the regular season?
They are in full rebuild mode, so I'm not really sure what to expect, and they're not in a good spot in the minor league system.
No.
They've got a few decent guys, but it could be a long, rough year. However, when me and my wife take a trip to New York City this year, they are the Royals will be at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, really?
The second night that we're there, so we're gonna go watch the Royals play at Yankee Stadium.
That's
That'll be kind of
awesome.
cool.
That's
I'll definitely be in my Kansas City stuff, and hopefully don't get mobbed on the ride there.
Yeah, start for regular season. The St. Louis Cardinals will be in New York City as they will play
Bat number 30,
the New York
Harley
Kansas
Howard.
City Field in Flushing, New York.
I was at a conference 2 weeks ago, Adam, that had the Kansas City Royals head grounds guy there. They did a $7.2 million renovation on their field this year.
Oh, really?
At Kauffman Stadium, and he went through. They raised the field. It had not been renovated or redone since 1984.
Wow.
So, I'll take that back. 92, 84 turf was put in, and in 92 they took the turf out and put grass back in. And he said they were having major drainage issues, and the lights. Major League Baseball said their lights had to be changed. So they went to LED lights, and he said that he never thought the lights would be a big deal, and he said it's like daylight now at night in the stadium, and he showed us pictures of the field. It's beautiful. I mean, they ended up having to raise certain spots on the infield almost 10 or 11 inches, but then they had to stop because they couldn't go above the drainage ditches or the drainage areas for where the water releases out of the stadium. But man, the details that they went into for redoing that stadium, and it was unbelievable to listen to the details that he had for it. Quick inning there.
3, we go to inning number 4. Score is Crane 1, Charleston 0.
Adam, I'm gonna have to bail, man.
Oh, you have to leave?
Yep, I'm gonna go down and to my coaches. So
Alrighty.
You're not partying yet?
partying.
The mixtape.
Yeah, it's after the game. I'm not skipping a game to go mixtapes as much as I might want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, it's like I'll be flying solo now.
You'll be all right.
One
Yeah, I'll be fine.
is more than more.
You ever heard the mixtapes? Yeah.
What?
Have you heard the mixtapes? No. They are an awesome '90s cover band. I love the '90s.
Okay.
Adam, I think I just got a first car.
What's that?
I think I just got a first car.
Car? What'd you get?
Well, let's look at it. Swipe over to the right.
Is that a Blazer?
See you
or is
guys.
that- See ya.
I think it
Oh, the
was.
Jimmy. GMC Jimmy. No,
Yeah,
it's a
just
Blazer.
anything about
That's a
the
Blazer. That's Chevy. That's not GMC.
Marshall story started.
Okay, back to it.
Number 11, Marshall Story up to bat.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Once again, I'm Adam Smith. The color commentator was Justin Snider of the Clever Blue Jays. This is Marshall Story up to bat for the Charleston Blue Jays. Once again, this is game 1 of the spring season. What's different about the spring season compared to the fall season that the Crane Pirates play? There are districts, sectionals, quarterfinals, and then state, which is going to be in the St. Louis suburb of O'Fallon, Missouri. Count at 1-1 on Marshall's Story. Colby Smith still out there for the Crane Pirates. So far, only one run has come across the diamond here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are in the top of the 4th inning here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Score is 1-0 Pirates. 1-2 the count. Strike 3 call, and that's very bizarre. 2-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. That is the first out of the inning. A little bit of scoreboard malfunction here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium.
Number 22, Tanner Ray.
That's going to bring up Tanner Ray, the first baseman for the Charleston Blue Jays. Partly cloudy skies here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. We've had a little bit of rain here this early morning around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning today. A little outside, 1-1. Colby Smith is the pitcher for the Crane Pirates. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2. Swing on the roper into right field for a base hit. That's going to be the second hit of the ball game for the Charleston Blue Jays. He's going to be chugging along to second, and he's going to be in there easily for a double.
Number 14, Lee Thomas Moody.
That's going to bring up Lee Thomas Moody, the catcher for the Charleston Blue Jays. Temperatures right now are in the low 70s to upper 60s here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium on March 16th. Current time right now it's 6:26 p.m. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Little outside.
This sounds weird.
1-1. Or excuse me, inside 1-1.
Cotton candy. It's awesome.
Does it taste good?
No, it's full of Gatorade, but it smells a lot better than that.
It smells better.
Yeah.
1-2 the count on Lee Thomas Moody, the catcher for the Charleston Blue Jays. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike him out and throw him out for the second out of the top of the 4th inning.
Now up to the plate, number 9, Dawson Crawford.
That's going to bring up Dawson Crawford, the pitcher for the Charleston Blue Jays. He wears the number 9. Pirates are in the white uniforms, blue and white caps. The Charleston Blue Jays are in the black jerseys, gray pants, and the black and white caps. Same logos as the old school 90s Toronto Blue Jays logos, but except there's a C behind the Blue Jays, and that's going to be the third out of the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Score is Crane 1, Charleston 0.
Adam, I'll tell you what, it does not feel like 6:30, does it?
No, it does not.
It feels like 3 o'clock.
It's that daylight savings time change.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's weird. I look at the date on my watch. It's a little wrong.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. What's today's date, Siri? I know what date it is, but I just want to screenshot it because It is. Well, it's March 16th, and it's 16 days until my birthday, which I will be turning 16.
Happy birthday. So it'll be 16 days till your birthday?
April 1st.
Weird.
It's
On Easter and,
Yeah.
and April Fool's Day.
It's just the triple whammy this year.
Yeah.
So I've got to wait till at least the 2nd before I can try to take my test.
Oh, really? Why? Oh, because it's the first is that like first Wednesday of each month here in Crane to take your
Or
test?
honestly, not even that. Just it's on Easter night. Bet they won't be open. Honestly,
Yeah, I understand that.
But I really hope I can take it as soon as possible. Especially because now I got that car because I didn't think I was going to be getting one.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was supposed to be getting Ramsey's car, his old box.
Old box.
Yeah, he had an old, it looked like a washing machine. Yeah. But,
Show me pictures.
I'll have to get some from him.
Okay.
I'll show you at another game. I don't even know if I have his number. Okay, let's do all that. Now up the bat, number 28, Darren Carroll.
Part of the fourth inning kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. Catcher Darren Terrell up to the plate for the Crane Pirates. First pitch to him. A little outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a foul back behind the grandstand of the stadium. There's oohs and ahs here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Pretty good sized crowd here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for the home opener of the spring season here at Crane High School. Pitch a little outside. Count it 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Swinging a foul back. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning here at Crane. Here in Crane, Missouri, the Pirates and the Blue Jays. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Darren Terrell is the batter for the Crane Pirates. He is the catcher for Crane, with Brent Williams on deck for the Pirates. Here's a full count delivery. Swing. High fly ball into left field and foul ball. Terrell managing to stay alive as he is looking for a base hit. And of all the years of PA announcing here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, I do know the words that it is base hit ball 4 when there's a full count, or if there's 3 balls. A 3-2 count. Takes a walk, and that's going to bring up Brent Williams, the shortstop for the Crane Pirates.
Out to bat, number 3, Brent Williams.
Score update from Wheaton as Galena beats the Wheaton Bulldogs 13-0. Another member of the SWCL, that's Galena, just about 10 miles south of this ballpark. Brent Williams is the batter for the Crane Pirates. First pitch to him, runner going, and Terrell puts on the brakes just between first and second. Good decision for Terrell just to kind of hold off a little bit. Showing bunt. Swing a little tapper off the catcher for a foul ball. Counted 1-1. No outs, 1 on for the Crane Pirates half of the 4th inning. Tomorrow these teams will be at Clever High School in Clever, Missouri. That's in Christian County, where the Crane Pirates, Charleston Blue Jays, and the Clever Blue Jays will be playing each other tomorrow at Clever. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Count at 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Swinging a little foul. Popped up and bounces off the dugout for a foul ball. And Williams will try it again. Definitely if you're 1-2. Always want to stay alive on foul balls. They could turn into base hits if you get lucky. Runner going. The pitch. Tap foul.
So quiet you can hear a pin drop. Get it? I dropped the pin.
Here's the 1-2. Outside 2-2. Definitely if you're Coach Harmon or Coach Stump with Brent Williams at the plate is work the count. Work the count and hope you get something good out of it. A walk or a base hit. Runner going and he is safe at second. And Williams strikes out.
To bat number 23, Nick Brandon.
And steps in Nick Brandon for the Crane Pirates. Definitely a very good decision by Brian Harmon as Darren Terrell stole second on that pitch after Williams struck out. Want to know the count on Nick Brandon. Still 1-0 here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here's a 1-0. Inside 2-0. Once again, and coming up after this game will be the junior varsity game between Crane's JV and Clever's JV, since Charleston does not have a JV team. Swinging a little high fly ball into left center field, and Leftovers got it for the second out of the inning. That will bring up number 16. That is
Out to bat number 16, Heath Wick.
The left fielder for the Crane Pirates. Okay.
What? What are you talking about?
Heath Wick steps into the batter's box to begin his at bat for the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a pitch to him. Little inside. Call the strike. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Question is, for the task for Heathquick is look for that good pitch to drive or work the count. The 0-2 offering. Strike 3 call, and we go to inning numero 5. That is number 5 in Spanish. We go to inning number 5. Pirates still lead this one 1-0. How do you think I would be for a good interpreter between the English and Spanish?
How would you speak Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know either.
CRB. Remember the new principal over there being flashy pink jacket?
Where?
Right over there, the big one. Pick up trash just now.
Oh yeah.
Big one.
I saw her at Districts in Blue Eye.
I don't know. Were we playing?
Yeah. Yeah, our districts were in Blue Eye basketball.
yeah.
Weren't you there?
Yeah, I was there.
For some of the
Oh, I remember
girls
seeing
games.
you. I forgot where. I always forget where Blue Eye is. Like the
Blue Eye is like on the Arkansas border.
Yeah, it's way down there.
Yeah, like
I remember the drive.
long drive, isn't it?
Brandon O'Connor. Up to bat, number 3, Brandon O'Connor.
Top of the 5th inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Stone County here in southwestern Missouri. About 30 miles to the southwest of Springfield, Missouri, which is home to the Queen City of the Ozarks. Another score update, as I believe that is Marionville. They beat Ash Grove 7-6. Blue Eye Bulldogs beat Omaha, Arkansas in their first game of the 2018 spring season, and first baseman Harley Howard drops it for an error on
up to bat number 17, Nick Rice
scoring. That's going to bring up number 17. That is Nick Kreisel. I believe that's how you pronounce that name. So once again, we are located about 30 to 35 miles south and west of Springfield. Once again, the Class 4 and Class 5 state basketball games are being played at the JQH Arena and Hammond Student Center on the campus of Missouri State University in downtown Springfield, Missouri. Crane boys and girls were eliminated in districts. In Class 2, Districts 11 in Blue Eye. Swinging a high fly ball. Look out in the parking lot, and ball's going to stay in the concourse for a foul ball. Counted 0-2 on number 17. That is Nick Kreisel. Cole McDermott will be the batter coming up after Kreisel. 0-2 pitch, swing and foul back. Here's the 0-2. Swing chopper 2. Bill infield, and it's going to be another foul ball as he manages to stay alive. If I was Coach Herman talking to the pitcher Colby Smith, the objective would be shut him down. Shut him down. You got 0-2 as your count on the batter. Definitely want to shut him down. Here's the 0-2. Outside 1-2. Runner on first, that is Brandon O'Connor. He was the leadoff man. One-two delivery. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up number 7. That is
out the bat, number 7, Cole McDermott.
It was a very nice day today here in Southwest Missouri. Temperatures were in the 70s. So we're in the upper 60s to low 70s. A little bit of rain this morning, but turned out to be a very nice day as the rain held off for most of the day. Cole McDermott is the batter once again for the Charleston Blue Jays. Count at 0-1. Here's a pitch to him. Tapper foul. If you're just joining us, we were in the top of the 5th inning. Score is 1-0 Pirates, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike three for out number 2.
Back up to hit number 6, Landon Scott.
And that's going to reset the order with Landon Scott, the shortstop, number 6, coming up to hit in the top half of the 5th inning. Pitch to him. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing of the roller. And past the shortstop for a base hit. Here comes O'Connor, and he's going to score easily, and that's going to knot up the game at 1-1. That's going to bring up number 24. That is
number 24, Sam Bledsoe.
Jeez. 2 outs. Actually, 2 runs have already scored. It's now 2-1 Charleston. Crane needs to score runs if they want to regain that lead. Runner going. Well, way off track to the second baseman, and he is going to score. And he is safe. And that's going to make it now 3-1 Charleston. Don't want to make those mistakes if you were up 1-0, because it's going to cost you. Just want to get that last out if you are Colby Smith. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike one. Count at 1-1. Swing and a roller to the third baseman. Throw on to first, and another error on the Crane Pirates. That's going to be on Colton Elder.
Out that number 11, Marshall Story.
Crane playing a little sloppy here in the top half of the 5th inning. So now it's 2-1 Pirates. 2 runs have already come across the plate here for the Charleston Blue Jays. Kicks and deals. Back, and that's going to be the final out of the top of the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Score is now 2-1 Charleston. need to get back in it. That's
Yeah,
runs.
and running's what they're going to be doing if they keep playing like that.
What's up?
Running's what they're going to be doing if they keep
How do you
playing
know
like
this? Oh, because you've seen them?
Oh, yeah. If they lose and they just like, they're doing okay and they just go really bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't encourage.
You don't want him to derail. You don't want the train to derail.
Train being Harmon.
What's that?
Train being Harmon.
The train being Harmon?
You don't want to derail Harmon.
No.
Anytime you go to Silver City here this year, you go, and if you go to the new Time Traveler ride, right across from the little stop called Time Traveler Shop is called Buckshot's the next place. That's where I work.
Buckshots.
If you go there, when I'm working, I'll get you some free food.
Sweet. This is how good of a job I do.
You got to, even if I'm at the cash register and I see you say, "Hey, Caden," and I'll be like, "Oh crap," because
Hey, what's up, man?
it's so just the consistency of people. You know, you don't recognize anybody until they say something.
Right.
Or I don't. I get way too excited for like 30 seconds and then I'm done. Starting up the bat for the Pirates, number 32, Bryson Branstetter.
Part of the fifth inning kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Bryson Branstetter is the batter for the Crane Pirates. And the objective now, if your coach Brian Harmon, is score some more runs. Pitch a little down, 1-0. New pitcher in the game for the Charleston Blue Jays, that is Tanner Ray. He started off this game playing first base. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. One ball, two strikes on Bryson Branstetter. 1-2 pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that's out number one of the bottom of the fifth
Bat
inning.
number 33, Wyatt Vaughn.
A little bit of a scoring recap from today's game. Pirates scored one run in the bottom of the second inning after a scoreless inning, and then two more scoreless innings, and Charleston jumped in and scored another 2 runs to make it 2-1 Charleston over Crane right now. Wyatt Vaughn is the batter for the Crane Pirates. Dawson Crawford is your first baseman now for the Charleston Blue Jays.
Up to bat number 35, Colton Elder.
That's going to bring up Colton Elder, the third baseman for the Crane Pirates. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs in Pirates half of the fifth inning. Oh, look out. That's a slow little change up at 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Strike one. A 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, 2-1. Definitely a good eye if you are Colton Elder. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch, swing foul, strike 2. Lights starting to come on here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium as the sun is about to go down here at 6:53 in the afternoon. 6:53 in the evening here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane. Swing and looked like it hit him. Looked just like it hit him.
That car's gonna get yelled at.
Who's that?
I bet that car out there with their lights on is about to get yelled at.
And that's one pet peeve for visiting coaches. For visiting coaches coming here to play Crane is people with their headlights on in the outfield, making it very distracting for the pitcher and for the batter and catcher. That's going to end the 5th inning as we go to inning number 6. Blue Jays lead this one 2-1. Tired?
Oh, yeah. I gotta stretch.
Come in!
I think he's little kids.
Someone order a pizza?
Housekeeping.
This is Facebook Live on the Ozarks Sports Report. Give us a shout out. Tell us how we're doing. This is Pirates game between the Charleston Blue Jays. Very first game of the Crane Pirates season. Once again, I'm Adam Smith with the Ozarks Sports Report, and we're streaming live on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel. So if you're watching, please don't forget to join in on any of these web live streams, either on Facebook or on YouTube, and give us a shout out.
Up to bat for the Blue Jays, number 22, Tanner Ray. Almost missed that.
Top of the 6th inning, kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. 2-1 is our score between the Crane Pirates and the Charleston Blue Jays. This first pitch comes in outside 1-0. Definitely, if you're Coach Harmon, you definitely want to be looking out for your pitcher's arm health. As Colby Smith has already pitched about 5 innings of work for the Crane Pirates starter. This is the new pitcher, number 22. This is Tanner Ray. Started off the game in first base. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Strike 1.
Actual car on, that's not me.
3-1 skied into left field. Who's got it? Oh! He can't come up with it, and the new pitcher is going to be in there with a double. That's going to be an error on the shortstop. That's Brett Williams.
Now to bat number 14, Lee Thomas Moody.
Lee Thomas Moody is the batter now for the Charleston Blue Jays.
They think it's me.
Pretty good sized crowd here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Both these teams traveled pretty well. Mostly playing fans. As if you're not familiar where Charleston, Missouri is. And another run's going to come across. And that is number 19, Richard Gillespie, who scored that run. It's now 3-1, Charleston. Pretty good sized crowd here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Brief history lesson, as Coach Harmon is going to make a visit to the mound. So a quick history lesson on Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, this ballpark here in Crane. This place was built here in the 1940s. Had a dirt infield around the pitcher's mound. As the intimidating Darth Vader theme comes on the sound system here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Once again, back to the history lesson of this ballpark. This ballpark was built in around the 1940s. It had a dirt infield around the pitcher's mound, and after a flooding in 2008, 2009, about 10 years ago, they added a grass infield. Completely renovated the whole fielding of this ballpark. Added a grass infield back around 2008, 2009.
Out the bat, number 3, Brandon O'Connor.
Christmas of 2015. This place was pretty much underwater. And in the second renovation of Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, we added a new concrete backstop, along with new netting behind home plate, and new fencing around the ballpark, as well as a new upper signage on the scoreboard here at Crane Pirates, with sponsors on top of, or sponsors in between the scoreboard and the name. Is now 4-1 Charleston now.
Out bat number 17, Nick Kreisel.
It's going to bring in Nick Kreisel of the Charleston Blue Jays. Once again, we are streaming on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel on YouTube Live, and we're streaming also on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page on Facebook Live. So if you want to join us, feel free to join us and give us a shout out. Tell us how we are doing. 1-1 the count on one the count on Nick Kreisel. 4 runs have already come across the plate for the Charleston Blue Jays. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the end of the top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 6. Score some runs. Charleston leads this one 4-1.
Favorite part about the song is how loud it is at the beginning.
Exactly.
Just because I know everyone's like, turn it down, and then they're like, oh, it's not as loud. It's still loud.
Yeah. It sounds like a chainsaw at the beginning of this song. Another one. Wildcats falls to Southwest.
I think we're picking up at Colby Smith.
Oh, we are?
Yes, sir.
Did they take him out of the game?
Honestly, I
No, they
sounds
just
bad,
came
but
out
I
and talked to
haven't
him.
paid attention.
You can tell his arm's getting tired.
Especially with a couple of those throws are a little wanky.
Yeah.
Hopefully either he's rested up or they got someone else in there that starts back up.
I don't know. When we take the field again? I don't know.
for him to get mid-game, then the umps start waving their hands and yelling stop, then he's going to march. And he's going to march. No, he's going to, like in the middle of the game, he's going to start marching all the way back there. Turn off the lights.
Oh, he will? Like,
I remember they did it one game, but I bet he's going to do it again.
When was this, like last year?
Yeah, sometime. I can't remember when.
I may have not been here.
Maybe.
Maybe in the St. Louis that time.
Starting back up for the Pirates, number 29, Colby Smith.
Bottom of the sixth inning kicking off here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Colby Smith is the batter for the Crane Pirates. Count at 1-0 on Colby Smith, the pitcher for the Crane Pirates. He was the starting pitcher for tonight. Starting pitcher for the Charleston Blue Jays was Dawson Crawford. A little bit of a scoring summary or a scoring recap on tonight's game. The Crane Pirates scored 1 run in the bottom of the second inning after a scoreless first inning, and then 2 more scoreless innings, and Charleston scored 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning and 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning. The score is now 4-1 Charleston over Crane right now here in the top of the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch to Colby. Ball forward and he'll take a walk. That's going to bring up
the bat, number 30,
Harley Howard, the first baseman for the Crane Pirates. Courtesy runner, that's going to be number 25. That is Isaac Robinson is the pinch runner for the Pirates for the pitcher Colby Smith. One on, no outs for the Crane Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to Howard. Slapped foul to the left. Counted 0-1 on Harley Howard. Not a bad night for baseball here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Once again, temperatures were in the upper 60s to low 70s. And as the sun is setting tonight off to our west, not a cloud in the sky. As our current sky conditions here in Crane, Missouri. Located right off Missouri Route Highway 413 in Stone County. We're about 25 to 30 miles to the south and west of Springfield, Missouri. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little outside. 1-1 as Robinson will make it to second easily. Decently good sized crowd here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. A lot of lawn chairs and people sitting in the grandstands. So a very good night to come out to Crane and watch some baseball.
A lot of people
hit by a pitch, and Harley's going to take first base. Good start by the Crane Pirates here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Looked like it hit him.
I think it did.
I don't know.
Let's do it.
So count it 1-2. Correction. To us, it looked like it did hit him. Baseball is back. Yes, it is. Coach Julian of the Glendale Falcons. Inside, 2-2. Harley Howard is your batter for the Crane Pirates. Pitcher for the Charleston Blue Jays, that is number 22, Tanner Ray, who started the game at first base. Robinson takes the lead from second. Checks on the runner. Here's the pitch to Howard. Swing and miss, strike 3, and that is out number 1.
Up to the plate, number 28, Darren Terrell.
In steps in Darren Terrell, the catcher for the Crane Pirates. He wears number 28 on the white jerseys of the Crane Pirates. Pirates are in the stirrup socks tonight, as the Charleston Blue Jays are pants down. Or excuse me, are pajama pants all the way down to the ankles of the feet on the players. One out here, one on for the Crane Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th inning. If you're just joining us, we're once again in the bottom of the 6th inning. Spinning a roller to the second baseman. Drops the ball, and here comes Robinson. And he is going to score easily. It is now 4-2 as the Pirates cut the Charleston lead in half by 2.
Out to bat, number 3, Brent Williams.
That's going to bring in Brent Williams as Darren Terrell reaches first base safely on the error, and that's going to bring in the shortstop Brent Williams. Once again, if you're at home or away or at another game and you want to tune in, you can tune in on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel. We are streaming live on the YouTube channel of the Crane Community Access, and we are also streaming on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page. We're on Facebook Live. Current location we are at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Here's the 1-0. And Terrell will steal second easily on that 1-0 pitch. Count at 2-0 on Brent Williams. The 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Inside, and that's going to walk Brent Williams to first base. Now
out to bat number 23,
that is
Nick
Brandon. Two on, one out here for the Crane Pirates in their half of the 6th inning. One runner's already come across the diamond here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Harmon looking to add more runs. Ball gets away, and the runners will move to second and third with first base open for Nick Brannon. And as we said, as Charleston took the lead, it looked like the Crane Pirates train started to derail just a little bit. but it looks like the Crane Pirates train has gotten back on the tracks.
Crazy train.
They still got to score a couple more runs, at least 2 or 3. Hopefully 3 runs or 4. 4-2 our score right now here in the top half, or excuse me, in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch to Brandon. Inside, 3-0. Here's a 3-0 pitch on the way. Strike 1. Definitely, if you are Nick Brennan, you'd want to look for that ball 4 pitch, or look for that good strike pitch to drive into center, or drive into the outfield for a base hit. Ball 4, and that's going to jam up the bases. And all lights on.
Number 16, Heath Quick.
All the lights on red on the bases, with Heath Quick at the plate. He wears number 16. He is in left field. If you're just joining us, time out for the catcher to come out and talk to the pitcher. Our score's still at 4-2. Bases are loaded. Let's see. I'm looking for a 3-run triple.
Let's hope so.
Yes. Don't want to jinx it, but Coach will be making a trip to the mound to check on his pitcher.
Nobody's gonna go out with me.
Yes, anybody yet?
No, what?
And they're going to take him out, and that's going to bring in a new pitcher. That's going to be number 3, Brandon O'Connor, on third base. Center fielder coming in.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
And we'll have a new pitcher in the game. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
I think it might get broken into.
Going to be in left field. Number 17 will be, I believe, playing first base. Third base, and I think 22 might go back to first. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. are still loaded. Pitching change.
Leave it on that.
Okay. Back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium after a pitching change. The new pitcher is number 3, Brandon O'Connor. Still same batter, Heath Quick. First pitch from O'Connor is outside 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1. Swinging a little hot. And hot for the out. And here comes the runner. He's going to be safe. And that's going to make it now 4-3 Charleston. Pirates starting to get a little bit of rally here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up number 32.
Out to bat number 32, Bryson
left
Branstad.
fielder for the Crane Pirates. Let's keep this rally going. Two outs right now here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. What are the chances of seeing a new pitcher coming out in the 7th inning
For us or them?
for us?
Oh, that's kind of a dumb question. Well, hopefully big, considering how he's gotten. Looks like he's, like you said, he looks like he's getting worn down some and not making as good pitches or throws because of this. Out with the old in with the new.
Here's the first pitch to Brandstetter. Definitely, if you're Coach Harmon, definitely want to bring in a good pitcher, a very good pitcher with a good arm, to shut down Charleston hitting. Because you don't want to give up any runs in the top of the 7th inning. Swinging a strike one, count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, two runners on. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brandstetter showing a little bit of a bunt. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good eye if you are Bryson Brandstetter.
All comes down to this.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. Here comes the runner. And he is going to be safe. And this game is now tied at 4-4. Runner on third. Don't want those mistakes. You don't want to have any mistakes if you have especially if you had a 4-3 lead, now tied at 4-4. As they could lead to big changes in a game. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, 1 runner on. That is Nick Brannon at third base. Makes a lead. And he takes a walk. He's going to step in, bring in Wyatt Bach.
Back for the Pirates, number 33, Wyatt Bach.
The leadoff man for the Crane Pirates. He is the second baseman for the Pirates. He wears number 33. We'll have a courtesy runner. That's going to be number 00. That is Isaiah Smith. He's going to pinch run for Bryson Brandstetter. And if we didn't mention this, the coaches for the Crane Pirates are Brian Harmon, Clay Stone, Colton Vaught, and Tucker Metlack. If we forgot to mention that.
Colton's former player.
Two outs. 2 runners on. Coach Harmon looking to bring that go-ahead run from third. Little leading. Swing a little pop-up. And foul ball.
No crash.
No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. 4-4 our score. Definitely, if you're the Pirates going into the top of the 7th inning, don't want to make any mistakes. Well, outside 1-1. Here's a 1-1.
Hit the spine.
Look out, as that ball is hitting right on top of the
Number
diamond.
35, Colton Elder.
That's going to bring in Colton Elder, the big senior for the Crane Pirates. Once again, if you are joining us, we are streaming live here on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel. And we are streaming also on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page. We're on Facebook Live. If you want to join us, drop by, say hello, and leave us a comment and tell us how we're doing. Colton Hodges, batter for the Crane Pirates. First pitch to him. Pull inside, 1-0. Good sinker. Good little sinker, but it unfortunately wasn't a strike for number 3, Brandon O'Connor, the pitcher for the Crane Pirates. And Coach Michael Minner will be going out to the mound, and we might have another pitching change.
Hello there, sir.
Back to action here in the in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 runs have already come across the diamond for the Crane Pirates. Pirates looking to bring in run number 4 of the bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes the go-ahead run, and Brandon scored, and that is going to make it 5-4 Crane. Brand new ball game here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
If you're just joining us, we are here
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll catch up with you.
We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4 runs have already come across the diamond here at Crane, here in Crane, Missouri. 1 run came across for the first run of the ball game for the Crane Pirates.
Yeah, still there.
Oh my gosh.
And after about 2 scoreless innings, the Charleston Blue Jays answered back with 2 runs to take the lead, and then 2 more runs in the top half of the 6th inning. Here comes another run. Here comes 2. And it's going to be 6-4 Pirates. Excuse me, now 7-4, as now 6 runs have already come across the diamond here at Tootie Parsons Memorial
At number
Stadium.
29, Colby Smith.
And then Charleston Blue Jays scored 2 more runs in their half of the 6th inning. Pirates just scored now 6 runs in their half of the 6th inning. What a game. What a game we are seeing here tonight from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. First pitch swinging a pop up into foul territory. And foul ball.
You see those kids up there? They were on top of the casket factory. Colin's gonna go talk to them. I've never seen someone up there during the game.
Back to action as Colton Elder steals second easily. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Little pop up, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the bottom of the 6th inning. We go to inning number 7. Brand new ball game. The score is Crane 7, Charleston 4.
My life be like, my life be like.
I can't believe they're up there.
They are. Like the kids were up there?
Yeah, Colin was calling, I think, the city council or something like the cops to tell them. And I guess they were busy.
Were they like interfering?
Yeah.
Did they get arrested for that?
Oh yeah. I bet they can, but one, I bet they're too young to actually get arrested, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I bet they can get in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be trespassing. Oh yeah, I think it is trespassing. Maybe loitering.
Maybe.
I'm not sure what else they could get for that. I bet they do a bunch of little stuff to them for that.
Yeah.
That's why I was putting it on my Snapchat, because I've never seen my kids around a game.
Me either.
It's like Crane kids are wild.
They are?
Apparently.
Yeah. Especially the kids that cause trouble.
A lot of those kids.
They're almost in every town. Every town you go to. Not everybody's perfect, but
This is Tyler Meeks. He's a reserve.
this is the guy that's Colton Elder's pitching. Tyler Meeks. Oh, he's a big
Oh
guy.
yeah, Tyler Meeks is the kid walking right now.
Okay.
Alright, up for the Blue Jays. Up for the Blue Jays, number 8, Tyler Meeks.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Tyler Meeks is the batter to lead off the top of the 7th inning for the Charleston Blue Jays. And a new pitcher in the game is Colton Elder to slam the door on the Charleston Blue Jays after a 6-run 6th inning is what refueled the Pirates. Apparently Coach Brian Harmon seemed to put some more gas in the Pirates. Swing and a miss. Excuse me. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's a 1-1 from Elder. Ripper foul off to the right.
That was a good inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the top half of the 7th. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing into the third baseman for the first out of the inning. Or no, he is going to be in there safely.
Now back to the top of the lineup, number 6, Landon Scott.
Looked like to us it was a out number 1. Carl went out to make a brief visit to the mound just to kind of settle Colton Elder down. I'll tell him how to pitch to the batter. That is number 6. That would be Landon Scott. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1. Counted 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging at strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Hits him, and that's going to move the runners to first and second. Just got to get those.
Out to bat number 24, Sam Bledsoe.
Just got to get those 3 outs if you're a Colton Elder. Don't want to make any mistakes. Little to no mistakes if you're the pitcher for the Crane Pirates. Out to bat is number 24. That is Sam Bledsoe for the Charleston Blue Jays. Coming up next after this game will be the JV game between the Crane Pirates and the Clever Blue Jays. We will not be streaming that game. And swing and a miss. Counted 0-1. Tomorrow the Pirates will be at Clever tomorrow to take on Clever tomorrow. That's going to be at Clever High School. And the Charleston Blue Jays will also go to Clever, and they will take on the Clever Blue Jays as well. The varsity team. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a pop-up. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs 1-2. Definitely don't want to fall behind in the count if you're a Colton Elder. You just want to get that strike 3 pitch and just get the runners out. 2-2. The 2-2. 3-2. Elder looking to slam the door on the Blue Jays. 2 on, no outs. And he'll walk the bases loaded. That's going to bring up number 11. That is
number 11, Marshall Story.
And head coach Brian Harmon will make a pitching change, or will make a pitching change. And that is going to be for Colton Elder. And we'll be taking a timeout. So sit tight and we'll be right back.
Colin talked to those kids, and I think now the principal is walking over there to go talk to them again.
Oh, yeah?
What is it?
What's up?
Wait, what?
Stormtrooper music, you know, and
Oh, Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. Is that what just Harmon said? I know, it's on my Facebook page. shoot, we gotta get back on.
Now up to bat number 22, Tanner Ray.
Back to Tootie Carson Memorial Stadium. No pitching change has been made as Coach Brian Harmon went down to settle down Colton Elder.
We can stick around.
It looked like we thought we were going to see a pitching change tonight. From the Green Pirates. Swing and strike one. One out here in the top half of the seventh inning. One run has already come across the diamond. First base open. Red lights on. Second and third. Runners on second and third. If you don't know what that means. Elder looking for those last two outs to shut the door on the Crane Pirates. Here's the pitch. Swing or roller. Past the first baseman for a base hit, and that's going to score another run. That's going to make it now 7-6 Crane.
Up to bat for the Blue Jays, number 14, Lee Thomas Moody.
In stepped in Lee Thomas Moody for the Charleston Blue Jays.
He has 3 names.
And you don't want to have that train derailing if you are Coach Brian Harmon. As terrible will make another visit to the mound.
So excited to put you to sleep.
Check on the runner. Or check on both runners on first and third. Definitely if you are Crane, you just want to shut the door. Shut the door if you are Crane. You got a 7-6 lead. You don't want to give that one up. Just get those last 2 outs and shut the door if you are the Crane Pirates. Strike one, count 0-1 on number 14. That is Lee Thomas Moody. 2 runs have already come across the diamond here in the top half of the 7th inning for the Charleston Blue Jays. 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but foul ball. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. One and two. Here's a 1-2. Swinger roller to the second baseman. That's going to be another error. Errors have derailed the Pirates, and that's going to be another tie game. Tie game now at 7-7. Only one out here.
Number 9, Dawson Crawford.
the top half of the 7th inning. And we are tied back up here. Oh, they're looking for a double play. Swing and foul back. A very, very crazy game. If you want to make a definition for this game, very, very crazy. Started off with a 1-run lead for the Crane Pirates. Lost that to a big inning by the Charleston Blue Jays. Just got to keep those Blue Jays off your. Just got to keep those Blue Jays off your back if you want to win this game and score a run. Rally back. One ball, one strike, one out. Pitch, swing and miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 7-7 game here in the top half of the 7th inning. 3 runs have already come across the diamond here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Oh, 3-2, full count.
He's good. See a picture?
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 7-7 game here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's a 3-2. Stays alive, foul ball. Here's a 3-2. And he draws a walk in this. He's going to reload the bases.
You can play anything.
Up to bat number 3, Brandon O'Connor.
In steps in Brandon O'Connor, who is the new pitcher in the bottom of the 6th inning. Seven game, our score. Swinging a foul tip back, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a pop-up into left field. Who wants it? And he drops the ball. And that's going to bring home another run. And that's going to make it now 8-7. That's going to make it now 8-7.
That has happened.
Charleston. Still 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning.
Up to bat number 17, Nate Kreisel.
That's going to bring up number 17, Nick Kreisel. Already 4 runs have already come across the diamond here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. 8-7 our score, Charleston. Upstairs. And if you're Coach Harmon, where's going to be would be is to take Elder out of this game. Bring in a new pitcher. Because this has not been his game tonight. To shut the door down. As you could call this game a blown save. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are juiced here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back and look out on the visitor side of Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here's a 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's a 2-2. Strike 3 called, and that's the second out of the inning. Finally.
Up to bat, number
That's the second
70,
out of the
Cole
inning.
McDermott.
That's going to bring in Cole McDermott. And if you're going into the bottom of the 7th inning, you can say the keys to the bottom of the 7th inning for the Pirates is score runs. Score some runs. You just need 2 runs to win the ball game. Don't want to go into extras, because that could lead into trouble. Strike 2. Or strike 1, I mean.
They just need a
Correction.
fresh pitch.
Count correction.
Just done over
Here's the 1-1.
with. It feels like
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Because it started at light, now it's starting. How did they manage this?
Because it's like daylight savings time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Like,
2 outs. We are just almost to 8 o'clock p.m. on this Friday evening. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Elder looking to slam the door on the Charleston Blue Jays and send this game to the bottom of the 7th. Swing a little tapper foul. He manages to stay alive.
I think if he walks one person, everyone's going to get out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4 runs have already come across the diamond here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. The score is 8-7. Upstairs, 3-2.
Full count.
And these, you could say these hitters do know how to work the count. They can work the count very, very, very well. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3, and that is the end of a long and lengthy top of the 7th inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 7. It's walk-off time. Charleston leads this one 8-7.
part about this is you can sing and dance. And the only one that is gonna make fun of me is Adam.
Well, if Adam's not here.
Oh, then I'm good. If Adam's not here,
Oh, yeah.
if Adam's not here, then I'm breakdancing, singing in the microphone, the whole shebang.
Adam's singing songs. Oh, my God.
I took off my jacket and it is cold, so I put that back on.
I was sound at my people chatting, and I was like, can I see the keys? I guess this guy's having a pretty rough night.
Him having a rough night is better for that than us having a rough night.
Do people just randomly like knock on us?
They knock all over. Someone was hitting the thing out there and it sounded like they were banging on the door.
I don't think they notice that anybody's in here.
When they do, they're just standing there.
Have you?
Up to bat for the Pirates, number 30, Harley Howard.
Has it ever been so bad that you had to get out of
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, we kick off the bottom of the 7th inning here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. Your leadoff man for the Pirates half of the 7th inning is Harley Howard. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1.
Or some moms and dads will hit this really hard outside.
the window?
And say I'm saying their name wrong for their kids. I'm like, okay. And then I say it wrong a few more times.
Here's the 0-1. Ripper, foul ball, strike 2.
At least your child thing actually getting said.
And that's why I'm always like, before the game.
Just scoot that ball into left field. That could be a fair ball and either a single or double.
Kind of mouthy, kind of mean. So every time I said their name wrong. So if I ever get some kid,
The 0-2
that's
pitch.
I'm just gonna say, what's your name? Tell me
1 and
say
2.
not anymore. I'll be waiting for that. It hasn't happened yet.
Are you hoping it happens?
I really hope.
And may happen next game. You never
The
know.
1-2 pitch.
You're just gonna have to get to know
2
the
and 2 the
things
count.
and not become really mouthy. And then you'll be like, I'm gonna say this kid's name wrong. Oh my golly.
Here's a 2-2 delivery. 3-2 the count. You could say we have seen a very, very good ball game tonight, haven't we?
A long one.
Yes.
The 3-2. Swinging a high fly ball into deep center. And he is off the wall.
Go Harley.
And here comes Howard. Howard as he chugs into second for a double. Lead off double to kick off the top
Now
half
batting
of the
number 28,
or excuse me,
Darren
the bottom half of
Terrell.
the seventh inning. That's going to bring in the catcher Darren Terrell. There's number 30, or excuse me, 28
I thought that was
for the Pirates. Excuse me.
Could have been. Just a little bit more of a hit. And that would have been deep center. That'd be a long. I know. Darren can hit, so.
Darren digs in. Once again, we are streaming live on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel and the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page. Both streaming on YouTube and Facebook Live on both pages. And if you're on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page and a newcomer, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our website. Once again, the website is Ozarks Sports Report, ozarksportsreport.wixsite.com/Ozarks Sports Report.
Isn't this the touchscreen?
I just always do that because I feel like sometimes if I do that, it's going to fit way down there.
I was like, how do you know?
Here's the 1-1.
Because it is. Makes sense.
I'll try it for Brent. Hopefully it doesn't click down there.
You want me to do it?
Count at 1-2 on Darren Terrell. Tying run is on second base for the Pirates. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Upstairs 2-2. Way to work the count if you are Darren Terrell, the catcher for the Crane Pirates. The 2-2 delivery. 3-2 the count. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs for
Basketball.
Oh, that's true. They use this for
the Crane Pirates half of the seventh inning. Inside, and he's going to walk him. And that's going to bring up Brent Williams for the Crane Pirates.
now to bat number 3, Brent Williams. One is at 5 seconds.
The tying run and the winning run are both on base. And it's going to step in Brent Williams. Flashback on Brent Williams if you were with us on the Crane Community Access YouTube channel. In the SWCL tournament game during the fall, Brent Williams hit a home run against the Spokane Owls. Little bunt.
Well, big foggy right there.
And a good sacrifice bunt as he moves the runners into scoring position for Nick Brannon. Very good execution here in the bottom half of the seventh inning for the Crane
Out the bat
Pirates.
number 23, Nick Brannon.
8-7 our score. The 8-7 is our score against the Crane Pirates, between the Crane Pirates and the Charleston Blue Jays.
No, you're good. It fades it out.
Nick Brannon
Sounds like it's not
is the batter.
changing,
He
but it's quieter.
is in center field
I didn't
tonight
hit
for
it
the
at
Pirates.
Oh.
First pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike one. Four runs have already come across the diamond in the top half of the seventh inning. Pirates trail this one 8-4. Here comes a tying run, and he is out. Out.
Oh, my word. He's relying.
Very good run saver. Very good run saver as Howard is tagged out at the plate.
Darren's. I have big faith in Darren right now.
He's smart when he runs.
Yeah. I was practicing the other day with the softball girls, and Shelby, because I was on second, and Shelby plays short, and she was like, maybe we should have you on your team. You actually know how to run the bases. And then she just walks off.
8-7 of those score. The Charleston Blue Jays lead the Crane Pirates in the bottom of the seventh
It
inning.
actually helps if you're
Tying
short.
run is at third.
Because
The
they have to
winning
go
run is
down
Nick
lower.
Brandon at the plate.
And if you're big, then you're not going to be as fast.
Let's say we could use a walk-off home run. Another score update, the Blue-Eyed Bulldogs beat the Exeter Tigers. Score was 8-5.
Oh, that was outside.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Pirates are down to their last out and final strike of the ball game. Let's hope it's not the final strike of the ball game. Swinging a foul back, he manages to stay alive. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
He's got a lot more motivation.
I put
8-7
money
on the score.
on it. Down till
Charleston
Nick
Blue
to
Jays
find
lead the
the
Crane Pirates. Brandon calls time.
That's what more than likely Brian said. Find the hole. Give this run home. I'm sure he doesn't care about extra innings now.
Could we have something on the third base?
Whole different
1-2.
situation.
Steer right 3, and that will end the ball game.
What?
And the Charleston Blue Jays take this one 8-7. We hope you enjoyed this game as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And for all you guys joining us on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page, we'd like to say thank you all for your support, and we hope to see you guys in the next show. Coming up, we'll have the coaches' interviews with the Charleston Blue Jays. Stick around.
But now it's straight down.
Okay.
What's up, my man?
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. face to face.
All right.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm sitting with the head coach of the Charleston Blue Jays, Coach Michael Minner. Coach, how is it like coming down, taking the 5-hour drive down to Crane to face a team like Crane?
Well, you know, we've become good friends with Coach Harmon, and you know, we've talked about doing this for a couple of years now. So our kids were excited to get an opportunity to get away from school today. You know, make the trip down here and play some people that we don't normally get a chance to play. So, you know, it was a nice ballpark. You know, we enjoy coming to new places, and, you know, we're fortunate to get out of here with a win.
And what was the key to tonight's win against the Crane Pirates tonight?
And, you know, I'm proud of our kids. You know, we didn't quit. You know, we kicked a few balls there. In the inning where they got 6 runs, and you know, we could have laid down, and for us to fight back and get a 4 spot says a lot about my ball club right now. You know, we had our first practice on the field yesterday, and you know, we played in the jamboree, but other than that, we've been on the concrete. We've gotten a ton of rain, and so you know, we're gonna make some mistakes early, and you know, and some of our teams in the past may have laid their heads down and probably would have lost that ball game, and for our group to fight back and get a victory, it says a lot about them, and you know, and I'm really proud of our group right now.
And breaking down this Crane Pirates team that you guys played tonight, what would your words be to Coach Harmon? What would you guys say to Coach Brian Harmon and the Crane Pirates?
Well, you know, I mean, it's early in the year. I think if you ask both coaches, you know, it's both of us would have liked to play better defense, and also probably. On our end, we would like to throw more strikes. I thought you guys did a tremendous job of pumping strikes, and you know, just you know, we put the ball in play and forced you to make some plays. And you know, when we got our big innings, you know, you probably made a few miscues, but that's going to happen early in the year. That's one of those things we're doing with high school kids. You know, and so that's what, you know, we put a big stressor on trying to, you know, we want to put the ball in play and make kids make plays. And so tonight, this game could have went either way. Either team could have won the ball game, and you know, Crane's going to be a team that last two is going to be a really good baseball team, and we hope that our group is a group that is going to make some waves back home in Southeast Missouri.
Thanks for taking the time with us, Coach Minner.
Yes, sir.
And best of luck to you guys against Clever tomorrow.
All right, we appreciate you, man. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
All right.
That was Coach Michael Minner of the Charleston Blue Jays. The Crane Pirates defeated, the Charleston Blue Jays defeated the Crane Pirates on their home field at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Once again, we will be signing off here in just a little bit. Once again, we want to say thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream on both the Crane Community Access YouTube channel and on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page. And for all you guys tuning in on the Ozarks Sports Report Facebook page, we want to say, you guys would want to say, check out our podcast and give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our website. Our website is ozarksportsreport.wixsite.com/Ozark Sports Report. So for one last time, I am Adam Smith with the Ozark Sports Report saying good night from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane, Missouri. And have a good day, everybody.